Hey guys, yesterday at lunch, my friend Jonathan, the bell had just rung, so we were all getting ready to go to class. So he picks up his book bag and he puts it on, and then he starts to pick up his books. But then he does this. Well, we're all wondering, Jonathan, is something wrong? And then he says this to us. Look at my jacket. And on his jacket is a bee. We all understand the fear of bees, the fear of getting stung by a bee, the fear of being allergic to it. And Jonathan doesn't know if he's allergic to bees or not, but the way he reacted to it was really funny. Even he would agree it was funny. Because later, Walter came up, I guess, during that break between the bells, and he just took a book and he smacked the bee off of Jonathan's jacket. Anyways, today at lunch, it was raining. And when I say raining, I don't just mean the cute little drizzly, drizzle, 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 or the drop, 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 drop. I mean, whoosh, whoosh. Rain, pouring. Well, not pouring. So at lunch, it was raining. And you see, I love the rain, okay? Some people might not like rain, okay? I get that, okay? It gets you wet, it makes you cold, but I love the rain. I love that smell from after the rain, after it rains, when it smells so clean and fresh and everything. Well, see, when it rained today during lunch, it had started pouring in second block, which was before lunch. So I thought it would be pouring at lunch. But of course it wasn't raining as hard as I had hoped it was. But it was still raining nonetheless. So what I did was I put my stuff down on the breezeway, which is underneath a cover. And Caitlin was sitting right there, or I'm not sure, she might have been standing or whatever, but she had her stuff down and she was sitting on her book bag or something. So I go and I stand out in the rain, right? And I'm just having I'm having the funnest time ever. And Jonathan and Daniel are both standing underneath the breezeway looking at me crazy. And Caitlin is just sitting there on her book bag, okay? Let me show you. And Caitlin says this. My gosh, Rebecca, you're so stupid. Now, I don't know about you, but that's not really a nice thing to say. So anyways, either to make me feel better or to make Caitlin feel worse or to do something, I guess, Jonathan and Daniel both came out into the rain and stood there with me all of lunch. And so after lunch, we were all soaking wet because during the middle of lunch, Caitlin decided to be a cool, idiot, stupid person like me, Jonathan, and Daniel, and stand out in the rain. Now, I apologize if standing in the rain made you cold or it made you wet, Caitlin K. But I think if I can get through that without crying, you should be able to. And just because Jonathan and Daniel wanted to talk to me does not mean that you're left out. You could have come and joined us during the conversation. You keep saying that you have nothing to say, and that's not our fault. Okay, you can talk. Believe me, you can. You've done it multiple times to me. I was in Spanish, and my sister texts me, and she's like, Rebecca, is there any way that you can hang out with Joseph? I really don't want to drive stick shift in the rain when it's pouring. BT dubs. Joseph's my boyfriend, so just to avoid confusion there. It's not just some random guy. When I finally get a hold of Joseph, he's like, yeah. So I tell my sister, yeah, Joseph can hang out with me and he'll take me home later. She's like, good, thank you. And I'm like, is that sarcastic? Because I'm sorry, I just don't understand why that would be sarcastic. She responds with, no, I'm serious. I'm going to the vet with David to take his 2 cats in. There's just one thing wrong with that statement. I'm taking David and his 2 cats to the vet. That would require you to drive, Hannah, correct? I don't know. I don't understand it. So anyways, tomorrow I am going camping.